Forza Horizon 5, The Crew Motorfest, Need for Speed Unbound.
Hello!
These three are the current big racing games. Which is best? As per usual, we have devised these incredible categories. What do you think, my man?
Well, I came up with half of these.
So let's get started and find out. As we did last time, we're going to start it with a game. Oh, which game is this that I'm playing currently? Could it be Forza
Need for Speed, son.
Yeah, okay. Need for Speed has a unique style, as much as they say, oh, we need a unique style. What the I'm in a bloody drift car at level 4. I didn't even do anything.
Did somebody drive a level 4 pass?
No. There's a glitch in this game that's remained since they started messing with it. Where if you were in a police I don't know what happens. I just end up in a bloody police chase when I join sometimes.
It seems to always be you.
I think I broke me save. First category then. Car list.
I think we know what wins this.
150. You know what? No. We've got to give them some credit. 156 cars in a Need for Speed game is kind of crazy when you consider the amount of effort per car is incredibly substantial.
Compare that amount to the last few Need for Speeds. Was there any more?
No, it was less. It was less.
Even in heat?
Yes, it was less in heat. What do you mean? We ended up with some pretty solid cars in this game. There's still some that I would like to see.
Wait.
What?
Can we count the custom as well?
I don't think that really works. I mean, it's not really fair. Forza does have like replica.
Reskins.
There's a lot of reskins in the crew. Speaking of the crew, 803. The last time we made a video on this, I actually went back to it. I think it was in like the mid 7s or the low 7s. So they've done some tremendous work. But obviously, a lot of the cars, for example, Chrysler 300, Chrysler 300, Chrysler 300. That one is a limo, to be fair, so that's kind of cool.
But we can't really complain about it because Forza does the same thing,
Yeah,
I think.
There's a lot of it. I mean, look at this. Dodge. I
mean, you're in the Dodge category.
Yes, I know that, but I'm saying it's like the same Dodge Challenger the whole time.
I will admit, Dodge don't really change the look of
No,
their cars
to be
very
fair,
often.
there were some year changes in there, so... But anyway, yeah, they have a lot of cars in this game, and I really enjoy driving them. They're kind of fun.
They feel nice.
They do feel like, yeah.
There's boats, son.
Yeah, there's also not cars. So, you know, there's that as well.
You know, Forza and Need for Speed beat there.
The way we're going to have to do this, because obviously one game we already know has the most cars, we're going to have to do this by 3, 2, and 1 points. I think that's probably the best way to do these categories, though, wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
Right, I don't know what's happening with this game, but for some reason the inputs are gone a bit mad, so I can't... Look at this.
He is running it on a laptop.
It's fine. So, Forza Horizon, as we know as of right now, it has 900 cars.
I would say looking at the auto show would give you a better idea.
I mean, no, I know for a fact. Here's a screenshot. 900 cars in this game. In fact, if you go to the car collection, which I still don't know if it has everything, 899 cars. I am scrolling through the list. It's just not going anywhere. What is this? There we go. Oh my God. What is...
Oh my God, your driving is going to be awful.
No, the driving's fine. See, the driving's absolutely fine. I don't know what's going on with the rest of it, but anyway. Let's wrap this category up. This is an easy one. 3 points to Forza, 2 points to the crew, and 1 point to Need for Speed. Would you agree, my man?
I think I would.
Yeah. Next category is customization, and this one should actually be quite easy. Starting with Need for Speed. I mean, look. Lamborghini bumper removal. Impeccable.
Your license plate's hanging off.
Yeah, that's good. The fact is we have got licensed and unlicensed body kits for practically, I think, yeah, basically 99% of the cars. I think you'd be tested to try and find something that doesn't have any type of customization. Need for Speed is customization king. If you want your car to be what you want it to be, Need for Speed. I even need to think about it on this one. This is an easy category. Just look at this. Look at this tremendousness. Most of this I even do. These are also given cars. Look at that! What a fantastic Ford Crown Victoria.
It hasn't got the lights on, son.
It's because it's not a real police car. Like, let's buy the most boring car that I could think of right now. And go to style, go to body kits. And not only just body kit. Oh!
I wouldn't even say it's boring.
Okay, I mean, boring was a bit far. I don't care if the customization is the damn same for the most part in every game. The fact that I can do it, it makes me very, very happy. Look at this. Personalization, my man. Fan-bloody-tastic. Right, let's move on. If I can get in the garage. Hang on, I've got a mouse.
Oh, no.
I can use the mouse. There we go.
Right, son. Prepare to be disappointed.
Look, how can I can't really be disappointed if I already... There's just nothing. There's nothing. Need for Speed would have customization on this supercar, but you know, it's a supercar. It's a new car. I mean, it was. So let's pick something that we know will have customization, because there is customization in this game. What is going on?
Use the mouse.
All right, visual customization on the Skyline. Let's go on aero and performance. We have got some really, really old-looking bumpers. These are really bad.
There's only 4.
Yeah.
There's only 4.
And they're really bad quality. The car in itself is super bad quality. That's, I guess, to be fair, something we should have mentioned in the car section, because some of these car models are older than you. Not as in Matthew, but as in, like, you watching this video right here. Forza Horizon 1? Nah. Forza Motorsport 1 in some cases. Okay, maybe 2. But that's old!
I thought it was Motorsport 4.
No, some of them actually were upgraded versions from the first Forza Motorsport.
I didn't know that. I just heard Motorsport 4 in the conversation constantly.
I mean, that's
before.
yeah, that's to be fair, probably some of the decent models. So instead of like laser scanning, which is what happens these days, what they used to do is do it by eye. And I get it, but like maybe fix them now. So apparently in FH6, they are fixing like the GTR, the 32, the Sylvia S15. So the really bad cars hopefully are going to be better, but most of them, they're going to be the same.
Fix everything.
No, they cannot. There's like 900 cars. Well, now 550. Okay, gonna be honest. I give it 5 seconds. Ass. It's just not good customization. The performance customization, I would argue, pretty good. But every other game kind of does this now, so yeah. All right, there's one last to check. The Crew Motorfest. Now, being honest, the Crew one was kind of sold as like, oh, we're putting in a bit of Need for Speed, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And they have some pretty cool customization. This is not customizable. You can put the wheels on it and lower the suspension. Now, actually, I'm going to do that because look at this.
Oh.
Look at that! Yes. Lovely. 20 front bumper options, which, to be fair, they kind of just, like, blend multiple things into one. And I wish they would separate them. This has been a thing for a while. But to be fair, they've added more categories over time. That's quite nice. I would say they are a solid second on customization. They have some pretty good ones. They have some pretty naff ones. This one's one of the good ones. I like a wide body Mustang.
Whoa.
You can do interior color on the paint too. That's, I mean, paint. You know, I mean, technically it's paint. You just, you know, blend it into the material a little bit.
You can change the design of it as well.
And there's also the vanity. If you're really just a mental case, you can put that on your window.
That pink one's worse.
Yeah, so you can also do a lot more customization on the window sticker side of things in Need for Speed that you can on Forza. Basically, FH6 has a lot to catch up on. But anyway, 3 points Need for Speed, 2 points to Crew, 1 point to Forza Horizon. Time for the campaign, the core loop, the core progression of these games. And in the Crew Motorfest, that would be the playlists. These playlists,
they are quite lovely.
They're quite nice. They give you a slice of different kind of automotive experiences based on what was available in the Crew 2. I would say some of them are kind of miss, some of them kind of hit. Still, my absolute favorite, probably, is still this one. We showed this in the FH5 versus the Crew, but this is super sick. Is it the right? No, it's the left stick. God damn it. There you go. A little bit of lowrider battles. How cool is this? But I've got a new one to add to it. If you want a street racing experience, oh boy, they have got us covered there as well. This was super sick, and I wish it was longer. But I think that's one of the issues, is that the little slices of different areas. But I want more of this. I want a game with just this.
Well, you can ask them so.
Doesn't really give me that, does it? Oh no, there's a Rosas. That's not what I want. That's fine, I can get up past it. Watch this. Boom! Magic.
That's not realistic, son.
I mean, if he's dead, he can't call for backup, can he?
Yeah, but hitting a car from the front like that will not make him flip like that.
I ain't about that realism, I'm about that fun. Speaking of, Need for Speed Unbound's campaign is, listen, if we're talking about 2015 to now, I would say probably second best. I'm gonna be honest, it was kind of like not as good as Heat.
When you've got 2015 and Payback to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course it's going to be second.
Yeah, but that's my point. It's not as bad as some people make out. But anyway, a nice progression, classic style racing game where you start with the low, you build up, you end up being Big Man Macheese. This structure was just basically in pretty much every aspect worse than the last game, but it doesn't make it worse in this situation. Kind of difficult for me to not blend like campaign and story into one category, but we're talking campaign, okay? We're just talking about like how it plays, how you progress. So this is kind of weak. You have this structured system that's kind of inspired by Juiced, I would say, but worse in most capacities. It's not that interesting. You just kind of do day to day. You got day, night, day, night, day, night. And you get to the end.
Turn that keeps us in my mind.
And big money. But the variety of events, you got normal races, you got drift, takeover, and there's still a little bit of heat remnant in there. For example, the higher heat you get, the more money multiplier you get, so the longer you stay out, the better. But it's a little bit messy compared to what that was. That was super simple, and it worked incredibly well. This is like an attempt, and they kind of missed. But I'd still say the campaign, really nice. I wish they got this stuff from the multiplayer and the single player, but you know. This is the progression in FH5, and likely similar progression in FH6, but we'll see when that's actually out. We have got different categories. You've got the main stage, got road racing, off-road racing, off-road racing. I don't know what that is. I've completely forgotten. Oh, it's more off-road racing.
The only bits of this campaign I like is the exploring bits.
Yes, the exploration missions, really cool. What this game struggles to do is to really give you a purpose as to you just arrive and then you do races. I need a purpose. I need something to. I've not even completed. What is?
At least you have jamming.
You've got some of the most annoying, obnoxious characters. They are the worst characters in video game history. Jamming. Oh my god! Can we please like get rid of him? If he comes to Japan, I'm gonna piss on his
He's gonna
grave.
love it in Japan.
Anyway, would you say Forza Horizon is the best campaign, my man?
No. No.
So in terms of structure, how you play, I actually don't mind it. You do races, you unlock the next bit. You do a race, you unlock the next bit. It's not bad. It's not the worst way to play. But this is tough. Need for Speed campaign. Oh, how do we do this?
I'd say the crew goes top.
You know what? I think, I don't know. I like the classic racing game campaign. Right, this is probably the toughest. So like this is, we've had to pause for like 5 minutes to figure this out. Forza is in last, okay? It's just, it's not that interesting of a campaign. Doesn't really drag me through hugely. I'm not that, you know, but.
Oh no, it drags you through.
I'm gonna say put the crew up there because it gives you more variety. But like, I really like a Need for Speed campaign myself. So two, so the crew wins, then Need for Speed, then Forza?
I don't think Need for Speed campaigns are really that long.
It doesn't need to be long. I've had enough of this. Doesn't need to be long.
No, but it felt shorter than the others.
It's not. Right, this category is an interesting one. It is called Extra Gameplay. Ooh. This one is kind of dedicated to the gameplay elements outside of the main campaign. And I'm gonna be honest, I think they're all pretty minimal, which I'm not going to say is a bad thing. I like focused in games. So in the crew, you obviously get the playlist, but those are like main campaign. You get these extra side activities. Okay, so you can do that.
There's also the summit, there's the main stage, there's all of that.
There is a decent, I was going to say a lot. There's a decent amount like of extra stuff. The summit, I've not done in a really long time. You could say, you know, Forza has the festival playlist, which is basically the equivalent.
Oh, no.
Grand Race, Demo Royale. But outside of it, that's kind of it on here, isn't it? All the unique stuff is within the playlists, which kind of won it that point. So that's the crew.
We could also do challenges after you finish the playlist.
I get, yeah, they've got the extra challenges, but like, it's not really extra gameplay.
I get anxiety looking at all this.
Yeah, most of it's also not done. Anyway, you've got the standard kind of side activities. You've got this, which is the Eliminator, which was a big push in the previous game. Oh, one thing I do want to highlight, something that this game does really good. It has, if I can get to it.
Use the mouse.
I can do Event Lab, which means people can create infinite types of gameplay. That is definitely something to remember. The crew is also getting a creator. But like, people just go crazy with Japan tracks right now because the next game's going to be in Japan. Mate, this This is just running barely. They added hide and seek. That's another one actually.
It was weird. Yeah, that's weird. That one.
It's not really hide and seek. They've got the convoy system. Yeah, this is pretty cool because I completely just am not interested in doing racing all the time, but you can do the playground games. That is fun. Do like the playground games. I don't know why the crew just doesn't do King anymore or anything. Or was it Crown? I think they call it Crown. That was good. Do you remember the days? Oh.
Yeah, you got minced a few times.
So extra things so far. Is it doing better than the crew? Is it doing,
When you see the festival playlist, I'm gonna give it a hard no.
Oh yeah, the festival playlist. Whoa, whoa, very exciting. We got to vote. Let's go with that one.
Lunar son.
No, I'll go with the one I don't care about. Need for Speed, you've got these, which are high heat deliveries. That's kind of fun. Oh, and obviously the police are in this game. That's another unique kind of extra gameplay piece that's in this game. Very cool, actually. I wish more games had police because quite frankly, I need it. I need it in my bones. Speaking of ways to play, Lockdown online, of course, that's in every game.
Don't say Lockdown, I'll get my memories.
Dedicated PvP, bike, racing. That's pretty cool. I do like the bike racing. Hot Pursuit.
That's the only part you can access the bikes?
No, you access them in Lockdown. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you can't get them anywhere else. You can't get them in normal.
No.
Free roam.
No, you can't. You've got the cop career to go through as well, which is a dedicated cop campaign. You've got the league to go through as well if you want some extra cars. You got the new Drift Pro. You got drag race. Is that the drag races? I don't actually know. Is that the drag race? It is. See, it's on my brain. So you've got a hell of a lot more unique gameplay elements. And I'd already decided once I said the cops as extra gameplay. Need for Speed. As king. Who's second? It's hard for second and third.
I'd say the crew second because festival playlist is just jarring.
Okay, but the creator mode. Okay, Forza, the crew. It's the way I've got to do it. You've got to be honest. Gotta be honest. This one might stir the boat a little bit. Do you stir a boat? You don't really stir the boat.
No, you row a boat.
No, you rock the boat. This might rock the boat a little bit, or rock the crib. We're going to talk about handling, feel. Now, both games... Okay, I'll say both. 2 games in this actually adjust their handling throughout their cycle. So this current Darius R8 that I'm driving handles completely differently to what's available in the game in general. It's almost too good, is what I would argue. I like a little bit of flaws in my cars. If I'm driving a big muscle car, I want to feel it. I want to feel it in my bones like I should. And I would say the game that gives the best depth in that perspective is not Need for Speed. How do you even say this? It's going to be tough because there's going to be some people that prefer a more realistic feel. There's going to be some people that prefer a more arcade feel.
Arcade is lovely.
Don't care. Generally, I prefer more arcadey because it's just more fun. That's my perspective, and that's so far going to bias this perception. But the depth in some handling, I like it. I like when cars feel more like what they're supposed to feel like. For example, the crew actually does a pretty nice job at making muscle feel muscle, but keeping it pretty balanced. It still feels quite easy to get it going. This is hard.
You're sliding to the side there.
That's good. That's what I want. I want it to feel heavy and boaty, because that's how this thing should feel. Okay, big problem. The crew's traction off is dreadful. Traction on feels more like you would drive with traction off in an action. Yeah, and then we're talking Forza Horizon 5, which people hold as their favorite handling in a game. Most people.
It's just felt the same every Forza for me.
I like it. I like that there's depth. You can kind of tune your car to be whatever you really want it to be. But I like to just kind of play games. I'm here to play games, not Gran Turismo. If I want to play Gran Turismo, I'll play Gran Turismo.
I'm not here to be a perfectionist.
No. So, where do we do this? This is another difficult one. Is this getting tougher and tougher? I don't... No. Surely it's going to get easier from this point. If you had free reign, it was your full decision, what would your list be? I'm kind of curious.
Well, it would be...
Where's the road gone?
Oh my god. It's under construction, do you not see?
Oh yeah, look at that.
It would be the crew, this Need for Speed probably.
Really? Huh. Okay, this is how I would put it. And part of it is maybe just to avoid being shot. I would say, if it was just based on fun factor of like playing fun, Need for Speed, the crew Motorfest, then Forza, But
That's what it should be, really.
but
It should be based off of fun handling.
I know, but there's flaws in all of them, honestly. And the less flaws is Forza Horizon 5. Joel last place for the other two.
Boo!
It is one of the parts that there's not really flaws in the handling. It's more about skill issues. And so, yeah. Welcome to Spaces. This is always a bit of an interesting category because, you know, it depends on who you are and what you're after, but actually introducing you to new areas that you can kind of socialize and hang out and such is very important to me. So I'm talking Test Drive Unlimited back in the day, the crew back in the day. Houses is a big one because I can place things where I want it, make it mine.
Solar Crown.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. To be fair, no, they've got some spaces. They just, you know, didn't really make use of them in the way that we expected them to. Anyway, this is one of them in the crew. It's the Ferrari museum place that you drive around. Kind of wish they would have us walk around.
Then you got the Big M.
The Big M. Yes, you do. The place that you start basically at the beginning of the game, which you never go to. Here it is. Every single time you load the game, I'm sure you've seen it, but it is
Welcome to Maui, sir.
a little useless. The car meet thing it's a nice idea. I think they really should make better use of this. I would just want a house. I just want a house. Look at this amazing space. You know what? I want to say this game is the only game that gives you like space. It's not just a random void in the middle of some unknown dimension when you're customizing your car. Do you have a preference? Do you care about void? The void? Does it bother you as well as it?
No,
is it
I just care about how nice the car looks.
Maybe it's just a me thing. I saw a while ago someone complain about the void, and I'm like, yeah, I hate the void. But outside of this, there's no spaces. I mean, I guess you get the festival sites, but like, let's be real, you can some fast travel.
You can have a house, but you can't do shit.
Well, you can have a house. Yeah, you can't go inside it, can you? Welcome to my humble abode. Mi casa, su casa. Yeah?
What the fuck?
What?
I don't know what you said.
I said my house is your house, which basically it is because we all have the same house.
Yes. Look, it's just basically... It's just the
yes, it's just the
Horizon
menu. I know, but you can like look at it. See?
No, you look at your. Yeah, you gotta look at your house.
No, you can look at outside the front of your house. So yeah, that's that's nice. Need for Speed Garage, easily the coolest place. It's super sick. There's actually a lot more that's behind you. You just can't see it for some reason. And then when you go to customization, you go to the void. Why? Why put all that time? Do you know how long it takes to 3D model all these pieces? Disgusting. Anyway, right, I've made my decision. Spaces. I would say the crew, Forza, Need for Speed.
Probably yes.
Right, this next category is map, the location, as it were, the whole kind of feel of the area, not just how big it is, because, you know, size doesn't always matter. It just helps. Need for Speed Unbound's map, pretty good. I'd say Heat, still better.
You need to take it outside something.
Got some nice industrial areas. You got like the countryside, mountainy roads. You got a proper dense city, which is something that Forza is still yet to do. But they may do it with FH6, which I'm quite excited about. I'm just gonna take out these cops again.
You can hope so.
Yeah, of course, it's all on a hope and a prayer. But like a city is what people have been demanding for Forza for a long time. And they were like, the response with Mexico was always like, oh, this is a city. This is a city. Okay, all right. You're from the UK. You know what a city is, mate, right? Oxford ain't a city. We're not talking villages, mate, because villages here can be pretty big. We're talking city. Mexico, actually.
All I see is fucking desert.
Yeah, it's a little bland of a map.
I was sick of that in Horizon 3.
Yeah, it's a little bland. But, like, to be honest, it's actually not that bad. It depends on the season as to how brown... Oh, my God, the frames are... It depends on the season and how brown it is and how dull it is. Hey, you don't know... I'm a brown man! And this is apparently a city.
It fucking isn't. It's a small town.
That is a village, my man. That's not a small town even. It is very nice though, very colorful, very bright, and I do like it. Anyway, the map is probably the weakest, second weakest there's ever been on a Forza game.
This city's a one-push whoosh.
Can you clarify what you mean by that? Just left stranded?
One thrust and you're done.
And clearly,
Now
the
this.
map of beauty in Oahu and...
Why, son?
Okay, we've got two big, expansive areas. I actually really like the depth. You've got basically everything you could want in driving roads.
Show the big city.
Okay. You've got a nice, meaty city here. Properly nice. Very cool. Very bright. Very beautiful. I feel like there's basically like 3 races in the city. I need more of them. This is a nice city. But this is actually, I'm going to say, this is a tough one for me.
Oh, dude, is there something you're not telling us?
No. I have an eclipse. I have told you that.
Oh,
right.
look at your neon lights.
What is that effect on my car? I did not do this. This was not me.
Yes, you did, son.
I did not. I think, yeah, there's kind of no question. The map here is not just bigger. It's like detailed. It's very varied. It's beautiful. It's bright. It's sunny. It's nice. It's welcoming.
There's no fighting chance, son. There's no.
Yeah, let's just end the category. The Crew, Need for Speed, Forza. Boom. This one is going to be a little divisive. No, it's not. It's not. It's going to be... Everyone's going to agree this is the best. Story. And I mean the category in itself is a little confusing because some people will tell you, why do I need story in a racing game? And I will tell them, get out! Story is a motivator. I want to know why I'm here, what the hell I'm doing here, and it can't just be, everybody's happy in racing, yay! I'm not 12! I want a street race. I kind of just gave the category away there, didn't I? So this, I don't even need to play it. You already know there's a story. It's about thieving, arresting, fighting with people. Not as good as Need for Speed Heat, but Need for Speed, top category. Don't even need to look at the others. What are the others? Joint last place. Online category is this one. Online.
Well, I don't know what's winning this one.
You know, this is actually kind of difficult because this game right here is a really fun multiplayer when it works. There has been issues plaguing this game since the Crew 1 where you drop in, drop out of crews. And this is not just us, Matthew. This is a thing that I've seen other people have as well.
Oh, thank God.
There's also a big problem. The other 2 games available on all systems, cross-play and, well, not cross-save. The Crew has cross-save. If I wanted to play with Matthew right now, I couldn't because I'm on PC and he's on PlayStation. That's really annoying. And it's more annoying in that cross-play is in the game, just in one type of race. The Grand Race. Why is it nowhere else?
Is it on Demolition?
Okay, it's in 2 game modes. Why is it not in all of the game? I do not understand. So it's not that it's bad, it's just stupid. It's just... why? Horizon Open, once again. Lots of variety, works on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and old-gen Xbox. Cross-play, not cross-save. Even with Steam and Windows.
Ah, funny.
You got the Eliminator, you got Hide and Seek. You know, it's not bad. This game didn't work online for about 3 months. Is one thing to note. I'm just trying to think that it's tough because this game actually decent online. Need for Speed, very decent online. Both are very decent online.
You have lockdown, son.
Yeah, but you've got... That's a personal thing. If you liked Hide and Seek, then...
Well, we're going to have to be biased on this one, aren't we?
No. It's just kind of 2 different takes on the same thing. There's these rotating playlists, which is really cool, but it's only probably because they can't have everything open all the time because there would be too many doors and not enough people in those doors. So that's even why Forza's the same. You got lockdown, you got free... We're going in free roam, I guess.
You've also got more things in the free roam.
You've also got the hot pursuit mode. You've also got the drag racing, the drifting.
You got the link up, son.
Where would you even go with this? This is tough. I think all games are exceptional multiplayer experiences. The Crew has problems, and that's the only issue with the Crew is the issues with lacking things for kind of no reason.
You also got enjoyability.
Yeah, enjoyability. But that's specific to person. Look, I'm gonna have to do it. The most fun I have in multiplayer is in Need for Speed, just in the variety, jumping into races, in whatever, like the rotations.
You get bikes.
You get a bike. You can mess around with cops with your friends. That's something you can't do on Forza at all. This is not possible for you to do. I think we're going to be shouted at, but you know what? We're getting it done.
They can get shouty. They're shouting at a hollow wall.
Need for Speed, Forza Horizon, The Crew Motorfest. Just for the technical annoyances on the crew, and also, why can we not cross-play just everything? The final category is feel/vibe, just so people understand what the hell I'm saying. Now, you gotta think, right? I like to look at the Crew Motorfest like it's Far Cry 3.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Where people arrive at an island and they're basically kidnapped to do the thing. You have got just this fun, kind of nice place, and honestly, I feel like this is the experience that people get, the feel that people get when they play Forza, but it's just never connected with me. This is bright and nice, and everyone's having a fun time, and yay, 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 have fun! It's a little too much for me when games are kind of just saying have fun. I don't want to. I want to be like, we're street racing, we're breaking the law. We're doing stuff we shouldn't be doing. Stop telling me I'm a good person. I'm not.
It's a lovely, bright area, son.
It is. It is lovely and bright and beautiful and nice. And I think that's what carries it over a little bit, because Forza went for a very dull location. And I know map is a separate category, but like it's part of the whole experience. I'm just not interested in exploring another desert. If they brought Dubai to the game, the vibes would be in the toilet. Yeah, this...
I can tell you the word for it.
You gotta give us the word.
Shanty.
Shanty?
Woeful.
Could you say shanty?
You went back to shanty looking building.
It feels a little bit disconnected. In the crew, I feel like the defined, like, this is what we're doing here. In Forza, it feels like...
There's no clue.
Yeah, we've explained it before, so why would we bother explaining it again? You just arrive on a jet, and then you just colonize. So, feel, experience, vibe, even at its not worse, but like lower than it was. Need for Speed, The Crew, Forza Horizon. That is the end of the categories.
Oh.
It is time to make the announcements on the scores. Here we go. Are you ready? Totaling these together. Now, before we go, just to say, this is just our preferences, our opinions mixed together to form one opinion. Matthews plays games. I play racing games mostly. This is our final score for the Crew Motorfest. 19 points. Very nice. Very nice. 19 points. Need for Speed, 22 points. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that leaves Forza Horizon 5 with 17 points. That
the bin
is how I would list these games, and honestly, it kind of aligns with the values of the points to me. Ignoring the points of just playing the games, I like story, customization, getting in depth on one of my cars, and focused in on a campaign that kind of pulls me through little stories. Give me a slice. I want a slice of this experience. And I want to enjoy it. But Forza Horizon 6 is coming out in, what, like 4 months if leaks are to believe. 3 months if leaks are to believe.
To believe?
Yes, to believe. So I'm looking forward to see if they make any improvements on the formula, because the formula has been the same for the last 3 or so games. This one is going to be based on the Forza Motorsport and the engine rework from the ground up. And until next time, let us know your favorite down in the comments. And it's okay to disagree. Chill out. Chill out.
Goodbye.